Liquidity is a key one. The fact that you'll often hear, oh, you invest in an unlisted company, you'll never get out of it. Having the right people managing the capital that goes in and being able to affect change at a company level is one of the most important parts of any emerging companies fund in our eyes. You must be able to drive that change, and whether that's in the form of an IPO or it comes in the form of a trade sale, private equity sale, whichever way you'd like to call it. That's something that we are very focused on. So, and we don't think that's necessarily something that's particularly well done at times, and certainly it's from our own experiences. It's sometimes you have to be a little bit more forceful than you'd probably like to be. But being a real partner with a company through that process really does remove that issue. It's probably one of the great myths we see around emerging companies. So first and foremost, if it's an unlisted investment of ours, you've got time. And time's a great friend when you're sitting in a scenario like that. We've had a number of investments that haven't performed the way that we'd like them to. So one of the most important things, and it applies to not only unlisteds but equally listed investments that we have and have had, is acting quickly. So we follow the cut and cut fast rule, which ultimately means that if you see something happening and you're uncomfortable, the business is heading down a path that you don't believe it should be, and typically that's reflected in results. So the company's not performing nearly as well as it should be, or the numbers are actually either they're in steady state, or they could even be going backwards. We move very quickly. So we'll introduce new people into the company, whether that's at a board or at a management level or both. We don't hesitate. And I think that's how you actively deal with problem children, if you like. We wish that none of our companies had those problems, but sadly a lot of them do over a longer period of time. We've tended to have really good results out of a number of those companies when we've acted very quickly. And I think the poorer results we've had with companies has been when we've actually delayed and waited and hoped that management can really make a change. Certainly the way that they've sold it to us and how it's ultimately played out over a period of time, they tend not to be the same.